I think that's draining a lot of like the power.
Just do the recording and.
But yeah, I'm just doing the recording right now. So okay, getting back into it. So I said the first one didn't hit, but okay. I'll just get you to re-roll those. How about we do that? Just re-roll them.
Oh, well, Morgak,
the 25 didn't hit.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw 11 and 14.
Damage.
I had 25, 21,
As Sam
and then the 11,
said,
14
the second coming of Sexy Pants.
Oh,
Sexy Pants.
okay.
Man.
So we're just going to go ahead and let you describe what you do to this gentleman. You've already taken a hit to a thigh and a slash at his knee, so.
I'm going to disarm him, grab him around the neck, and do the finisher you told me that Morgak always does.
Okay, so you guys all hear this blood-curdling scream, and all divert your attention, at least the ones that are still conscious. Even this guard turns and hears it. To Morgak, putting him in a full Nelson, bending back his arms as quickly as possible, hearing this loud snap as he completely breaks both of his arms. You can see bones protruding out the side of his forearms through his greaves. And then he takes his hands and with a swift motion crushes them on either side. And all you hear is this loud as he crunches and just basically rends his entire head from his body. The body falls limp, and Morgak just kind of like lets the gore fall to the floor and kind of starts licking both his hands and then wiping his face off with his arm.
And then I'm going to look up at the next guard.
This guy, Zeratis, would you like an attack of opportunity?
I always do.
Okay, so he's going to turn and book it. It's your turn to try.
You can hit it. You can hit him. You can hit him.
Oh.
Longsword will hit.
Yeah.
10 slashing damage. Okay, so you manage to catch the back of his armor as he runs like the wind down the stairs, and you hear a gate slam right behind him.
Damn it. No.
Aw, you missed.
Well.
Here.
Oh. So
Is there anything left?
What about the archers?
So I'm just gonna give
There's
this
only
guy
one.
like.
Oh, there's two of them.
Oh yeah, they're gone, man. I'm gonna say they're just like, I'm out of here.
Nope.
They noped out of here.
Okay. Express healing.
They should have noped when 2 fireballs went flying at their faces.
That is also true.
So.
And it happened twice, one right after another.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad life.
Yep.
Yeah. Not so fun for them.
So are there no enemies left?
Nope. Combat is finished.
Sweet.
Alright.
So, healing time?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me roll my medicine.
One thing I want to do first, before we continue, is I normally want to keep these sessions to 3 hours. We have gone to 3 hours now. If you guys want to keep going, I'm fine for another half hour to another hour. Or if you want to just end combat here after you guys basically heal up, then we can do that and carry on next session.
Could we end combat and do some chatting and then go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End combat, do some chatting, and then go.
Well,
Yeah,
Because like we probably want to talk about what's going on
exactly.
or
Yeah,
what
that's
just
fine.
I'm
happened.
probably dying, so yeah. I
Yeah.
don't really care.
Is there any way to remove the collars now?
As of right now, the collars are turned off, so you are free to try.
Morgan,
Right.
do the job for me.
Use
I will-
all your strength, Morgak.
I will use shocking grass on the
No.
collar.
If you die, I swear.
No, kind of like, you've seen in, like, movies
It's made
where...
of metal.
Oh. Well, fine, I won't do it.
Morgan, call
Nice.
service.
Fun idea, but. Oh wait,
Later.
what about the pseudo dragon?
Pseudo Dragon's gone. You don't know where it went.
I don't know where my little squirrels is.
He just like winked out of existence.
He left me. She's still pretty sad about it.
Yep.
All right. So
I thought I was going to die.
if anyone wants to make a wisdom saving throw, or sorry, not wisdom, strength saving throw.
I was going to say.
Yeah. No more thinking.
I'm on the last cusp of my rage, so.
Okay.
24.
I have advantage.
I'm gonna say Zeratis and Morgak, both of you just effortlessly tear these collars off of you. Ruben, with a newfound sense of purpose, also has removed his collar in one swift rip. He's just like, fuck off me!
I'm probably choking myself, right?
You could try it.
Oh, hey,
Can I
with the
do
last
sleight of
ounce
hand?
My lowest stat.
With the last ounce of my rage, can I try to remove, why do I always forget your name?
Uris's, right?
Yeah, what it says.
Okay, so
No, Lydia, I just keep forgetting Urissa or
Lydia is her real name, Urissa, in character, yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. Do another strength save. Okay, yeah, Morgak is just like, let me help you with that. And he's just like, geek, and just breaks it off effortlessly. Hifsham, you are struggling. You're kind of making it like bend a little,
All right.
but
Can I try to rip off his?
yeah, you can try and rip one off.
Can you get multiple people working on it at the same time?
Okay, so Zeratis fails. So
Morgak, please.
hold on a sec. Hifsham, take 10 electrical damage as the shock collar goes off.
I'm almost dead. 6.
Reaper, would you like to make an attempt on the strength save?
Someone else, please.
Oh, sorry, and Zeratis, you also have to take 10 electrical damage too because you were trying to take it off. Your hands were on it at the attempt, so you have to take it damage as well.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Do I still have a little bit left of my rage, or do you think that's over at this point?
I'll give you one more chance, and then it's gone.
Okay. So who's next?
So Reaper or Hifsham, both of them still have the collars on.
Who's got the lowest strength?
And we can't really take them off.
Yeah, I'll just roll and... Actually, let's go with Hersham.
Okay, so Hifsham.
Yeah,
Unfortunately not. So both of you will be taking 18 electrical damage.
Oh my god.
Well,
Unconscious.
Hifsham just gets to like one final zap and falls unconscious on the floor in a heap.
Just twitching.
Does anybody have thieves' tools?
Did anyone have thieves'
Let's
tools
leave
on
this
them when
one
they...
for later.
Reaper, you see this and you're
No.
like, no, I think I'm good.
Can we try and go back to the town and just go to the... Oh, I can't remember the man's name who ran the pet shop.
Problem is we
Zasser.
don't know where we are.
That's true.
He's gonna have to find a tracking device for those collars sucked.
Yeah,
Let's get out of here before more reinforcements show up.
Okay, so can I actually just look at the other people's collar and try and find an easier way to get it off?
Yes, so I can have you roll Knowledge Arcana to do that.
Smexy, we are destroying these when we take them off, right?
Yes, you are. They're destroyed.
If anyone should roll Arcana, it's Morgak.
Yeah, if you're using force,
No,
you're
you
destroying
don't
the
want me
collars. If you're
rolling.
using
Just do it. Just do it.
Alright.
Just
Wait,
do
so-
it.
okay, hold
I'm
on.
exhausted.
Before you roll, I want you to tell me what exactly you're doing. Are you looking at the collar? Are you touching the collar? Are you trying to find like...
I'm not actually going to be touching the collar. I'm going to, like, see if there's any twigs on the ground I can actually poke it with.
Okay.
To move it around a little while I'm doing that.
Yeah, so you do find plenty of twigs and severed limbs to use to poke around with.
I think I'll use the twigs. I don't trust the limbs not to conduct it to me.
Okay. Alright, so we'll say you take the twig and you're kind of looking for some weak spots. You do notice that in the center, the red gem that is holding the collar in place is keeping it from like controlling the person, dominating them. But it looks like there's a built-in defense mechanism to for tampering, as you've obviously determined through Hivsham here being the wonderful guinea pig that he is. By the way, is anyone going to stabilize him? Because I haven't heard anyone trying to do that.
Oh.
I will... No, I got his back since I zapped him the first time. Just 1 second.
Ruben, you have no idea what you're doing.
Okay, Hivsham, you're back up at 6 health.
Okay.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
I want to get all the way.
There you go.
So he's down. He's like fried, and I'll like lay like my left hand on him, and just you see that like cyan light kind of just like heal his wounds a bit.
Yeah. Okay, good. So his hair is less fringed than it was before.
I regrew his hair.
I'm back.
Yes.
Yeah, Morgak, I laid on hands myself.
Oh, you already burnt that?
In my head, I burned it all on myself.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Thing is,
I still have one more.
Everything because Morgak's now exhausted, which is a disadvantage on ability checks.
I still have like 1 cure wounds left,
Okay.
if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one zap made me bloody. So.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go in 5 minutes. So.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, at the very least, I'm going to let you guys go on to the next part of this to give you like a little taste of what's going on.
Ooh, teaser!
Oh,
Yay!
can I try one last thing before cutscene?
Sure.
Never mind.
Am I still
Here,
there?
one sec. I want to roll Arcana just because Smexy always says I fail these, or I succeed. I have disadvantage. Let's see if that theory holds true.
Arcane.
Not quite.
Arcane Oracle.
See if you didn't have disadvantage right now, you'd be at 15. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Lovely exhaustion. It balances the game.
Yes. Okay. So
All right.
moving on real quick. This is what you guys are going to be dealing with in the next session. So you guys basically went down the gate that wasn't locked, and now you have an entire wonderful labyrinth prison to sort of try and figure out where you're going to be going. You're going to try, I'm assuming, to figure out where your weapons and armor are.
I don't need weapons.
As a side note, there are 3 other things that could be useful. Finding Zeratus' sister and or brother, and finding Stor Branson and maybe talking to him if you want.
You're forgetting the most important character.
Oh, and Flynn's deceased corpse, as opposed to living corpse.
No.
Squiggles left on his own.
Oh, and
He
Squiggles.
abandoned us.
Yeah.
No.
Squiggles, who just fucked off.
Yes. Such your feelings, you know it to be true.
No, it's not.
Zeratus,
You're
we'll say Z was just like with you more or less the whole time, with the exception of like the fight. She's back in the prison cage, but we're gonna say that they left those open when the guards fled, and you managed to just like pick her up, and now she's with you down.
I just like whistle.
Area. Yeah, basically, and she just like
one of my
flies
new
over.
talents.
Yeah,
I can whistle.
you just
Mr.
like
Squibble is my familiar. He's my baby dragon. He's my precious dragon. Why dare he leave me?
A familiar bond that she can feel him through?
Not that I know of. No, there isn't really one designated
No.
on him. No. She
Well,
can't.
something
She
to
can't really
look up
feel his
later.
presence because apparently he's learned the ability to teleport.
Dang it, Squiggles. Watch, he's gonna be the antagonist eventually.
he's,
boss.
he's the one
Dark
that you
Lord
guys should not
Squiggles.
have kept in the party the whole time.
He's gonna turn into a Draco pseudo-dragon.
Now that I spend time with you, I know all your weaknesses.
And he knows all the
Pseudo-dragon.
languages you
There
know.
it is.
Okay,
And
so
more.
you guys can take a short rest, but in that 4-hour short rest, you will be subject to a possibility of being found. Because you don't know for sure if there are guards around here still, or if they're just regrouping, or what's going on. It looks like they just
Short
retreated.
rests are
Long one.
an hour.
Oh, it's an hour? Oh, I'm used to like Pathfinder where it's 4 hours for short rest and 8 hours for long.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah. So if it's an hour, I'll
They're
believe you.
usually
So
hour.
so short rest, an hour, but that still leaves you guys subject to, possibly being found.
All right.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
yeah, we're gonna end there now.
All right.
Okay, we can debate if we're doing a short rest next time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. See you guys
See ya.
Have
around.
a good one.
See ya.
Wow.
Out of curiosity,
hmm
what really happened to Mr. Scribble?
I can't tell you that. That's the whole
He did.
secret.
Okay, this is what I was thinking, that he, either turned invisible, or that he is
I'm so
trying...
surprised no one died.
Yeah, I was
Close, though.
excited.
I was
pretty
expecting
close.
at least 2 of us dead.
Yeah.
But-
Anyway.
He either turned invisible, or teleported to, the gnome to get help. The other gnome. Or my sister.
I guess you'll find out next session.
When is going to be next session?
Well, good news.
Tomorrow.
I really over-prepared for this, so you guys got your next session all ready to go. So whenever you guys want to do it, I am ready to do it.
Can we do it this week?
Next
This
Saturday,
week? I can't do it this week. I've got
This
plans.
Saturday I'm off.
I know how your schedule works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is I have a second tour of exams from the next week to the half of July, so
I have Thursday off.
I'm on tight schedule. Sorry.
Okay. See, I got personal things I gotta do, so that's cutting it really close. I wouldn't be able to do it any sooner, unfortunately.
Guys, I almost busted out this game. You ready for a steed?
Oh shit.
Find steed.
Yeah.
Find a steed? You summon a spirit that. Oh, all right then.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, and I was like, I think mounted combat is a little too much for this right now.
Dude, I thought it would be an action, but it's 10 minutes. Just imagine in the middle of the battle, you just summon a horse out of nowhere.
Well, it would be a lizard equivalent steed, so it'd probably be like some basilisk or something.
That's
I don't
what
know.
Magnus could have done had he got that one scroll, but he opted for the We Will Rock You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the better one.
Or a displacer beast. That's what I want, Smexy.
Oh God.
I want to ride a displacer beast.
What
Yeah,
if it
that'd be
disappears
chaos.
out from under you and then you're just like, oh, you just fall?
It's fine. I'd be ready.
It
Yeah.
would be non-lethal damage. All you're doing is falling on your bum.
Yeah, it wouldn't be lethal, but it'd just be kind of pointless if you're riding it into battle and then your displacer beast sees a javelin come towards it and it goes like, whoop, and it hits you.
After I figured out that those 4 spells are supposed to be active at all times, and I choose my additional, I was like, oh crap, I have these other spells I can use, so I picked a couple others.
Oh, okay.
Like Hold Person was one of them,
Smart.
and then I threw Find Steed on there just to see if I could do shenanigans at some point.
A whole person was definitely a lifesaver this one.
So
Yeah, that was my whole trick. Like my ace in the sleeve is a Hold Person, and then try to just rip that thing off your neck. But didn't get that far.
So Hivsham, you said you're busy
It's just
until
too good to get
mid-July,
started.
right?
According to this, though, it is not a full schedule. 8th of July. So far, I have still some things to see because they haven't updated the list. So actually, 8th of July is the last day. So from the 9th, theoretically, only I might do it. But I think around 13th it would be ideal because around that day it should end.
13th,
Man,
I
so-
would not be able to do.
Oh, I gotta head out, guys. I gotta go get dinner for
Okay,
children
yeah.
and stuff.
Alright,
You guys
see
have a
ya.
good night.
Well,
See ya.
I asked for a weekend off, and depending if they actually gave it to me, I could do 29th, 30th, and the 1st. One of those 3 days.
Dude, if they don't give you that weekend off.
They better,
yeah.
because I asked for it in March.
Dude, if you don't get that, welcome to the Allura Mill Hotel and Spa.
Okay.
I
I'll put in my 2 weeks if they don't.
Okay, so maybe first of the first, but I'm not sure.
Oh, the first?
Because
really? You had to pick Canada Day.
The exam is on that day, so
Canada Day.
The night after I can.
No. Okay, we'll play it by ear at this point then, because I plan on being one of two things. I plan on going camping and being drunk, and probably at the same time. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I need a weekend off where I can just go relax with nature, do my canoeing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not in a hurry because the other players,
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, we can aim for mid-July. We'll do it for a month, but that just allows me to be extra prepared. So yeah, and
just to throw this out here. Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, sorry. And I was going to say real quick, and I expect this session that I've set up already, you guys are probably going to be spending most of your time in this area. I'm assuming exploring and trying to figure things out. So, like I said, I'm gonna iron some things out. Maybe find a way to expedite this touring that you guys are gonna go around here. But there obviously is still going to be some traps and some treasures to look for. So it's up to you how long you want to spend in this area before leaving. But yeah, so like I said, I'll prepare a little bit, but more or less this entire encounter is ready to go when you guys are. Just gotta find the time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was trying to say that I have the 2nd of July off and Thursday of July